Greetings, beloved. Finally, this is your reading. If it cuts off, I may do a part 2. Have to do a part 2. But I may have to go live on it. But we'll see what happens, how much memory I have on my space. Okay. Yes, Sistren. I hope that you recall that we do know each other, right? You do know that our children used to go to the learning tree together. So we've both seen each other's growth and progression over the years, and how we've been able to break away from oppressive relationships, right? Yes. So if I have to do a part 2, your nickname, your code name, where nobody will know it's you, will be the beautiful butterfly. That is, oh, look at that, beautiful leadership. This is for you and him collectively. Shiva. Hanuman. Wow, it's a plethora of god and goddesses over here, and also demonic energy as well. So there's the balance, the lower energy with the higher energy. And it says, whatever a great man does, common men follow. And whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues. So you already know that you are a leader of sorts. You already know. Being a master, number 11. Being a Pisces, you are the high priestess herself. And then Shiva's in there. That's your counterpart. This is your counterpart. He's a Scorpio. Shiva. Most definitely. Most definitely. And with Shiva's history, he had many previous wives before he got with Parvati. He had to get over his first wife, Sati. Right? So, I know my counterpart resonates with Shiva too. And there's a lot of hurt and pain that he has to get over as well. Let's see. Let's see what story you have to unfold. Yep. Healing. I just said it. I just said it. I just said healing that needs to take place. Yep. There's a delay. Most definitely. Stop it, Bubby. Stop. Bubby, stop. Bubby, stop. Yep. And for you, there's a completion. There's a cycle. You're at the end of a cycle in this journey. That's why you reached out to me, because you have a lot of worry and anxiety on your head. You're worrying, you're fearing, and you're doubting because of what's going on with him, right? And I feel like your ancestors, your way showers, and your guides, they want you to move on to the next cycle. But I'm going to pull a clarifier. That's what I think and feel. I'm going to show you the cards as well. I think that they want you to not wait on him anymore. Yeah, it's a burden. It's a burden on you. Oh, yeah. It's a burden. Yep. Yep. Because you've been storing up your treasures in heaven with everything that you've been doing, all the work that you've done on yourself, right? But I think you've reached the point where now you have to start living your life now. Honestly, that's the only way that I know you're gonna bring in your beloved. Honestly, because he has his own awakenings that he needs to go through. Bubby. And I feel that the awakening will come once you let go of these burdens. Once you let go of the burden of worrying about what is he going to do, what's his next move. Okay? Is he happy in his relationship? Is he going to stay in his relationship? I'm going to pull some past life cards too, because a lot we know of what is transpiring in this lifetime has a lot to do with what happened in a past lifetime. Yep. Okay, I'm going to put that. That flew out. I'm leaving that there. Come here. Yep. These things, these abandonment issues, all of that stem from past lifetimes. Come here. Oh, these two popped out. Let's see. Yep, I'm gonna keep them. These are a keeper. We're gonna keep them. Okay. Let me show you what I got so far for you. The Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Hold up. Working with limited space. That's the worry. You know, the worry, the doubt. The in your head. The back and forth. The neurotic. The preoccupation. When is it gonna get done? When what's going on? Da-da-da, da-da-da. And each thought you wedge yourself in. Yourself. Because you've been holding on to the concept, expectations. Well, it's you. So, when is this gonna happen? You see that bank? You've been storing up your treasures in heaven. Okay? You have been definitely, like I said, you've been doing a lot of work on yourself. Yes, you are the ultimate bride. You are the high priestess. And then didn't I say that? Your past life card. Okay? For both of you collectively. It's not one of the, I wanted to pull the past life energy. Okay? Both of you. He's the high priest and you're the high priestess. Okay? And in a past life, there's abandonment issues. Okay? He would always leave and go off for whatever reason. Okay, back. And I feel like it always left you praying. Praying for him to come back. Praying for his safety on his travels. Okay? And he always was set out for him to gain a perspective on what his purpose is. For him to gain clarity on who he is. For him to be able to be strong as a man within himself. He always would leave. So that's why you have a preoccupation in this life, you know, of not really being able to let go, okay? Not being able to let go of the outcome of the expectations. And that is what is a hindrance, and that's what the burden is on you, okay? And that's why I feel that's why, you know, your higher self, your guardian angels, everyone wants you to start a new cycle. That's with this world. And the Ten of Wands. Like, you gotta let that burden go. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. Because now it's like it's blocking your lowest chakra. Your root chakra. You're not rooted because you're in your head. So you're not rooted. You're not grounded in the new world that is being laid before you. And I feel that you may even possibly have choices, okay, on what path to choose, on where you want to go. Like I said, new life. We know the Ankh is life. There's a new life that's needing to come out. It's like we're stuck on this spiral of the expectation of giving them love. Oh, I love, you know, I need you, I want you, I'm here for you, I'm showing you. But then now we need to receive some of that back. Where's the reciprocity? Where's the reciprocity? And we're continuously waiting for reciprocity and not receiving it. So we're going to continue in the same cycle and not being able to let down that burden. To let go of the worry, the fear, and the doubt. The only way you're going to be able to do that is to start a new cycle. Okay? Is to react and act differently than the way that you've been doing. Not saying not to show love, not saying not to be a friend, not saying any of that. I have told you, it's like a whole total shift in perspective that needs to be done. Now, what I'm realizing too, now you're the divine feminine, right? Now, what I just read for you, I feel also counts for him as well, okay? He also has been holding on to expectations, thought patterns, personal demons, okay? The burden of this new cycle that he's in front of, okay? With a new person, this new cycle, a new child being brought in. I feel that that's his feminine side that he needs to get in contact with. Now, what I'm about to read for you for the masculine, I feel that you need to pay attention to that for you as well. It's vice versa. I'm realizing. I'm starting to see that for my readings. Okay? And what I said a healing in the beginning, I said a healing needs to take place. This is for the masculine energy within you and within him. The Four of Swords. Healing energy with the strength. Overcoming. The strength card is overcoming the lower self. The lower self, the lower energy. The lower self. In order to be able to lead your family, yourself, your community, okay? These are the roles that we know that we signed up for before we came here. And, you know, the mind trap, the conscious mind is what traps us into the false ego. It's the conscious mind. The subconscious mind knows what it is. The subconscious mind is what we need to tap into in order to gain control of the lower self. And then here, again, see? Pyramids, Egypt. Past life energy. I'm getting here with this. You see? Truth. Oh, he was always setting out on a personal truth. And he may have been cutting. When he did it, he broke your heart. He broke his and your heart. It wasn't easy for him to leave you. Okay? It's not easy for him to... it's not easy for him to. But he especially in the past lives, he felt that in order for him to be a proper man for you, he had to go out and make a way. Okay? And even now, he's caught up in a situation, right? And it could be that he could be possibly happy with the other person, possibly. Let me pull a clarifier on that. Let me pull a quick clarifier. He could be happy, yes. But then, remember, those relationships are easier. And remember, he may have to fulfill a karmic duty to this young lady, right? To the mother of his child, in order for him to get to you. He may have to be there for her first before he can get there to you. But in the meantime, in between time, you gotta live your life. You gotta live your life. We put our life on hold for so long. Pull it quick. Page of Wands. Yep. I think he's very passionate about getting his life together, honestly. And this page could also represent the child as well. The child is what needed to come through. So, yo, it's so deep. It's so deep. This is part of his karmic debt that he has to pay off, was this child. I don't know if the child's going to be a fire sign or not. Let me know if the child is. But this child was part of his karmic debt that he had to pay off. Most definitely. Yep. Yep. That child was a part of his karma. And of course, naturally, he's going to want to be there. Right? He's got to be there. And if it's a part of his karma, it's a part of your karma too, that the situation has to play out. What's needed, right? What's gonna be the game changer for him is this hangman and his judgment, an awakening, new perspective, okay? That's why there's a delay. Of course there's gonna be a delay now, because the child needed to come through. This is an ancestor that needed to be returned, but it had to come with that mixture of those two blood. Okay, the blood. It had to come through that specific bloodline, through her womb, and with his seed. Okay. Yes, that child needed to come through. Okay. Yep. That's why there's a holdup. Yep. There's something ancestral that needed to come through in order for him to reap his abundance as well. In order for him to reap his abundance with you. This is going to have to play out. This is going to have to play out. But in the meantime and in between time, hold on, this is what's subconscious. This is the outcome. The outcome is the Two of Staffs and the Seven of Pentacles. So what's that? Again, waiting. Waiting, but not waiting again. What is this called again? The abacus. Where it's like you're counting, you're adding, tallying up. The Two of Staffs. Making a decision on what direction you want to go to. Following your passionate heart. Right? Now look at the moon. This Capricorn full moon. These moon phases is no joke. This season that's coming up is no joke. You're a water sign. He's a water sign. We're in a grand water trine right now. So this is going to be bringing up a lot of emotions on everybody. Collectively, it's going to bring up a lot of emotions on what is our destiny. really and truly making the strategy. Feel really, it's like I said, planting the seeds. The seeds have been planted, okay, for your new world. And I'm not saying, when I say don't wait, I'm not saying like, oh, you know, start dating, start this and that. That's, I feel that is up to each individual. That's, see, this is the left hand. All right, he got his left foot forward. He got his left foot forward. Okay, that's the subconscious mind. That's the right brain. We know that. Okay, your intuition, following your intuition. And it looks like you're about to make that leap of faith. You need to make that leap of faith into this new world. Okay. While his karmic debt is being paid off. His tab in the cosmos is being paid off. That's all. That's all I feel. Honestly. Because like I said, all of this stems in the past life. And you being the high priestess, right? You definitely being the high priestess, leadership is coming out for you. I feel, I don't know what you do professionally, but I feel that maybe you need to start a sister group, a women's group, especially for women coming out of abusive relationships. Like, I remember we was here. When we would see each other, we would always greet each other, and we knew. And it's funny because both of our ex-husbands knew each other too. Okay? So, my sister, I feel that is what will help take that anxiety and worry and that burden of the waiting, is putting that on your plate. Like I said, I don't know if that's what you're doing already. Okay? But you got here. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. And I don't think that's an issue for you. I think that this is, you need to direct that energy. I think you already have that down pack. I think you need to direct that energy towards yourself. You need to demonstrate love to yourself by starting a new cycle. And you see that wave, that rainbow wave? A new cycle for yourself. And not putting your life on hold. Being more playful. Squirrels are here. Being more playful. Right? And he got physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving someone a hug who needs it. And, you know, that's why in the 3D, the divine masculines, they you know, they always battling on, because this is an etheric relationship. We know that it's a spiritual relationship. So sometimes the spiritual aspect of the relationship is too much for them to bear. So that's why they turn to physical means. And to the physical partner, the 3D partner, is easier. But I also feel that he does see you in dreams or want to reach out to you telepathically. Okay? I know you may sense him around you at times. Right? Let's read your crystal. Hold on. Let's read your crystal. You got flint. Portal power. Flint stabilizes energy and cuts through to the core of issues, clearing blockages and loosening ties. It opens portals to other worlds and hidden aspects of yourself. You are a person with profound inner depths. Do not be afraid to explore this hidden side. It contains treasure beyond knowing, together with attitudinal karma and repressed emotions affecting well-being from the past life. Yep. Attitudinal. This is it. This is it right here. This worry, strain, strife, doubt, because of what happened in the past. He was always leaving. Okay? Always leaving. And it was like the relationship was never really able to commence fully. Are you worried about it not for, you know, commencing in this lifetime? Flint connects you to your ancestors, a natural traveler. You know how to navigate the shamanic underworld to obtain healing insights. Strengthen your boundaries. Cut through confusion to the core of the matter. Soul retrieval is necessary if you left any part of yourself in another life or an abusive childhood experience. An unwelcome visitor from the past can be left behind, but recognize lessons before you move on. Paying attention to energetic boundaries and core strength. Okay? And core, where was I at? Cutting detrimental ties and strengthening your connection to the planet maintains well-being. Timing, Scorpio. Soul path, safely exploring other worlds. Okay? So, like I said, yeah, it's time to you to become the high priestess. Okay? Because we already know, I already know, you know, I already seen the spirit within you. Okay? And I think, like I said, the abuse that we both went through, honey, I'm sure you could write a book. I'm sure, like I said, leading sister circles. And then you're down there in Georgia. Oh, man, you could do so much. So much. So much. And help so many other women heal. That's the whole point of all of this pain that we go through. That's the whole point of the carrot being dangled in front of us and not being able to obtain it just yet. Let's see. Let's see what he got. He got as to, like, hold on, let me show you the card. I don't know if I showed you the cards yet. See? Okay. As to, like, there you go. And that's the cosmic evolution. Aya, can you pour me something to drink, please? Pour me something to drink. Astrolites are imbued with immense spiritual energy and information for guidance and insight. They are here to help Earth ascend into a higher, expression of consciousness. You are a being of light here to help Earth evolve. Although, don't slam it. Although you need to rise above mundane concerns, keep your feet on the ground, and deal with the everyday. Too much emphasis on sweetness and light leads to ignoring your shadow energies, will become inauthentic and lethal. Niceness is not acknowledged and integrated. Stay real, leave your ego behind. You are here to represent spiritual light on Earth and to help evolve. Make yourself heard. A project is successful no matter what. Avoid becoming impractical and having too high an opinion of yourself to the detriment of others. Retain your humility. Okay. Recognizing that every soul is precious ensures you remain in cosmic harmony. Timing every moment. Soul path assisting the Earth to evolve. And a project is successful no matter what. Like I said, both of those energies could go for both of you. Thank you so much. Could go for both of you. And that's why he needs to change his perspective too. Too emphasis on sweetness and light. Ignoring the shadow aspect. And this is what he has to work on. That's why there's an awakening. That's why there's a judgment. Okay. And then him feeling like he's tied, his hands are tied behind his back. How does he feel? You know, and then how can he express how he feels about you when he already has a whole nother situation already going on? You know? It's like he would feel hypocritical. It's like, how can he tell you that he loves you, but he has somebody else? And they have a family, starting a new family, right? So you innately know that he loves you. You innately know that that is your beloved, right? And like I said, it's the child. It's the child. And I feel that you will love the child too. How your temperament is. Hold on. Knowing who you are and how you are. You're going to love that child just as much too. Ooh. Yep. You see that? Wow. A lot of cards came out, but I'm keeping them because it just reiterates everything I just said. Look. Look. Wow. There's something better. No need to worry. No need to worry. The new cycle. But you got to get off of this old one first. The new cycle is better. Like I said, doesn't mean to cut ties. Choose a new direction. You're ready. You're ready. And then this is Het Heru. I don't know if you can see her. But this is Het Heru energy. We know that she was a high priestess. She was the midwife. Het Heru is everything. Okay, I don't know if that's one of your energies that you connect with, but she's making an appearance for you. Het Heru. No need to worry. There's something better. It doesn't mean that it may not be him, but it just means that there's going to be a better connection waiting for you. Okay, with him, but not in this cycle. You're gonna have to come out the other cycle. Don't make that face. You all right? Oh.